What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Daily Grind. I am Thomas Randolph. I got my co-host here with me, Maurice Grady.
Yo,
better known as Bar None.
Out here enjoying.
I have my other partner in crime, Steve Zoe.
Yo.
We stay busy. A Banks. Good, y'all. What's up? How's everything going, man?
Quarantining and dreaming.
You already know.
I just been busy, man. You know. Oh my God, doing 1,000 flyers, yo. Everybody need a flyer. Everybody.
Right now, everybody trying to get prepared.
Everybody trying to get prepared. This quarantine made people wake up to realize they need to go after the goals. So that's what my business falls in line with. You know what I'm saying? So it's been good. It's been a good run right now. A lot.
Yeah. I already know. Y'all, I got two very, very thorough DJs in the building today. I'm blessed. I think the Daily Grinders out there are very blessed to have these two come to the show today, man, because in this period of time that we're in, you know, I think for me, myself, I'm really noticing that DJs are needed in this period of time, man. Everybody's stuck in the house. Nobody can really go out like they really want. You know, you need that that person that brings that inspiration to bring the right vibe to the room. You know, I think these two DJs, man, they've been doing their thing for a minute. That is no other than DJ All Purpose and DJ West Will. Thank y'all, brothers, for coming to the show.
Salute for Saturday.
Definitely, bro. Like, how y'all been doing out there in this quarantine season, man? Westwood, what's up?
I got a 1-year-old and a 5-year-old in here driving me crazy. So, you know what I mean? You know what the business is. You know what the business is.
No doubt. How about you, All Purpose? What's up, man? How you been doing this quarantine season?
Man, I can't complain. You know, I'm in a house full of women.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's a challenge.
Yeah.
That's definitely a challenge.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Enough said. Don't tell me.
So let me ask DJ Westwood. I'm sorry. I know you're part of the. Well, no. Let's go back to the beginning. I want to really, for the new comers that's watching this, or people that just maybe not know. How did you get your start in DJing? Like,
really, it was just for a love of music at the end of it all. You know what I'm saying? I've always loved music. Little Snapple fact for y'all. I play about 3 instruments. I play the piano, bass guitar, and I do a little bit on the drums. So I've always had a love for music. My father, Wes Sr., he had a love for music, crazy record collection, you know what I mean? So back when, BET The Basement was heavy, you know what I mean? I used to see Big Tig and whoever he had as a guest DJ in there start spinning. And my dad had the old belt drive in there. So, you know, I just started grabbing records and tearing his stuff up, you know. Once I got to college, I actually linked one of the basketball players on the team at Ryder. He was a DJ. And, you know, I took an interest to it. Unfortunate for him, but fortunate for me, he got kicked off the team, and he ended up selling them turntables. So I bought my first pair off of him, and it was over after that. You know, linking with the frat, Phi Beta Sigma was good. You know what I mean? I did a lot of college stuff. Heavy running to college. Shout out to my SWAT team family. You know, we tore the East Coast up. Everything moving back there, you know, we was on it. So and it just propelled from there.
That's what it is. All Purpose, bro. Like, what inspired you to become a DJ? I saw, like, I was doing some research on you. I saw that you are a producer as well. You know,
rap. I mean, all down the board, you know, similar to what Wes was saying, as a youngin', just got inspired by the music. Like, I think it saved my life. I was, you know, living in a real tough area as a kid, and being around some older dudes that was involved with music, rapping, DJing. I'm just like a kid with my nose open. I'm just looking like I want to be a part of it. And, you know, I learned how to DJ at like 8 years old. No lie, I learned how to DJ at 8 years old. That was like my introduction. And then as time went on, I started experimenting with the writing. And time went on, started experimenting with the beats, making beats. Then I started experimenting with playing with sound and became a sound engineer. And that's just how it went, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, on and on and on, just escalate different things. I just always loved music.
That's dope, bro. That's dope.
That's what it is.
You think it was an easy transition from that thing to the next because what you started at?
No, I mean, honestly, it wasn't. The thing with me is when I was a kid DJing, so I was carrying crates of records, and you know, that was just a different time. And then when I just started being an artist and becoming a rapper and going into the studio, that's when I was like old enough to meet people, and people outside of my area know me for that. But you know, people who grew up with me, they always knew me as the guy that was a DJ first. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, honestly, I think transitioning back to a DJ now, which I did in 2015, I think that was a little difficult because I was, you know, I'm grown and everybody know me as the rapper. They know me as AP.21. Okay, that's the rapper. But like, I'm trying to reintroduce myself to people like, nah, you know, I was a DJ first. This is where it started for me. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm going back home now, pretty much.
So
what's crazy about that too, on Tom, I was telling you that earlier when we were speaking, was I met AP as a rapper. You know what I mean? I didn't even know he DJ'd, and you know, they was doing the what was it, the joint downtown PZ that y'all was doing.
You talking about
Underworld was doing the
talking about the cafe.
The cafe. They was doing a you know, an indie showcase for the indie artists. And PZ just came up to me one day. He said, "Yo, let me get on." I said, "All right, here comes the billionth rapper that want to DJ now. No problem." I mean, he said, "Yo, I really DJ." He got on, and I was like, "Oh, okay, you really do something, man." You know what I mean? Peace came out and started spinning again, and we ended up linking on. We ended up getting booked for the same gig one day, and I was like, "Yo, AP, nice." You know what I mean? In this area, he's probably one of my favorite DJs, and I'm humble enough to say that, for real.
Ooh, appreciate that, bro.
I say the same thing. Like, I knew AP. Matter of fact, I don't know if AP even knew that. You know, he came to my house.
Well, I don't forget. Listen, I don't forget. I was telling my girl. I was like, she came down with me. I was getting CDs duplicated.
Right.
Yes, sir. I don't forget.
Yeah, but I was doing the CDs. I was pressing all the CDs up. He would come down here like every like 3 months, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Now he got presents. That's how I met him. So when I saw him DJ, I'm like, whoa, I didn't even know he DJ.
Yeah.
He started going live, and I was like, yo, this dude is dope, bro. He go in. Yeah,
Let me ask y'all, like, what's since y'all started, like, how has the game changed as far as DJing goes since y'all started? From, you know, I know back in the day they didn't have social media. You know, I mean, does it make it easier? Or is it a little tougher?
I mean, when I started, like I said, I was a youngin'. I literally had to buy vinyl, had to buy records.
Right.
I was spending my like, you know, I was a kid, so I wasn't like working or nothing. I was getting allowance pretty much. I would get on the train, go up to New York to go be in a record pool, you know what I'm saying? Or I go locally to the mom and pop. We had Ace Record Shop. I would have to spend like, you know, $5 on a record, and then I wanted doubles, and you know what I mean? Technology, of course, it's a gift and a curse. It made it a lot easier. One of the reasons I had stopped DJing was at the time, my mother, she left, she went down south. So I was like pretty much house to house, and I couldn't like travel with a bunch of crates and plus clothes. So I literally had to give up all my crates and, you know, now I got my suitcase now, you know what I'm saying? So today it's a lot easier because we not carrying big crates today. You know what I'm saying? We got the everything on the laptop or the external hard drives, whatever you use, and bang, you plug in, you go. But back then you literally you could pop a muscle trying to pick up them crates and carrying them. You know what I mean? Carrying them to each venue, wherever you at, wherever you're going. And, you know, like I said, technology is a gift and a curse. Now, because of technology, everybody feels like they can DJ. And, you know what I'm saying? They skip all of the stuff that we had to do manually. Now they got computers to pretty much do everything for you. Just sit there and dance if you want to. So I'll just say that. I'll let Westwell, you know, take it from there.
The technology messed the game up for all the way around. It made it easy as far as like the ability to get music. Like Peasy said beforehand, like you was going downtown Brooklyn to Beach Street, or you was going to, for me, because you know I was a half hour from Philly in the borough. Used to go down Center City and go to what was that, Sound of Market and all that, and pick up records. So the accessibility to music is way better. You know, you're not carrying crates all day. You know, I was in shape carrying them crates. It let everybody in the game now. You know, like P said, a lot of these new DJs now skipped a lot of steps and they not as nice. You know what I mean? As far as the actual art of DJing. With that being said, it also dumbed down the audience because they're used to hearing mediocrity. You know what I mean? They're used to hearing, you know, a DJ play a hot record, talk through it, play the next record, talk through it. There's no art to it. So when somebody like me at AP get on, it's like they'll either say, "Oh, you know what I mean? He nice," if they respect the craft, or they don't even notice it. You know what I mean? I've been in parties sometimes. I did something amazing. I look up, they on their phone. They talking to the next man. I'm almost mad. Like, yo, you didn't hear that? So, you know, and one answer for me, it's like it messed the game up. It messed money up. You know, like it's the market's oversaturated now. You know, that you could charge $500-$600 for now. You know what I mean? New jacks coming in, they doing it for sneaker money. You know what I mean?
Hey, you make a valid point too, for real. Cause I mean, like, I was a young boy. I used to do, you know what I mean, music, all of that, doing my thing. I got into the DJ thing like when I was like 16, 17. Really thought I was gonna get it popping. I remember back in Chateau doing parties, this, that, and the third. Like, I mean, really like trying to make myself known in that way. As much as I love music, I wasn't a DJ though. You feel me? Like at the end of the day, like I DJ'd because I understood music, but I wasn't an actual DJ. You know what I mean? And then it took for me to like sit back and go to events where DJ Envy was performing, DJ Alamo, different people like that. You know what I'm saying? You're like, hold on, this is what a DJ really do. And the reason why I really agree with you, like more 100 than anything, is not just that. My personal experience, I start watching some of these online DJs. And it's really like exposing them for real. It's low key exposing them. It's like showing that if I was to book you for a certain, you know what I mean, a certain type of set, you couldn't manage that. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta know your demographic, you gotta know what you playing, when you playing, and who you playing it for. And I feel like a lot of these guys just got the, you know, Serato or whatever it's called. You know what I mean? And they just picking songs out the air. It's not a real
human jukeboxes right now.
They're not DJs at all. They're playing music. What I would be doing at a party is playing music. That's what they doing. They're playing music, bro.
No, I was just talking to my brother earlier, and we was having this conversation. And I, you know, just like you said, people getting exposed out here. I know DJs that won't go live because they already know. Like, listen, I already know where I'm at in this situation. I'm not gonna go put it out there. You know what I mean? So it leveled the playing field in a lot of ways, and I welcome it. The only reason why I don't go live as hard as I do is because I know there's some people out there creeping, Shazamming sets, you know what I mean? pick music up.
Hey,
It's
Wes.
damn sense.
Hey, Wes.
Yo,
I literally
crazy.
tell my girl all the time. I say, you know what? That's the dangerous part of going live.
right.
As DJs, we naturally do our homework all the time. We're always doing homework. So you got people that's sitting there like, oh wow, what's that? Let me hold. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with that, but that's what's the dangerous part about going live. Also, a lot of people are getting exposed, like you said, man. Like they going live, and you actually all the focus is on them. It's not a party atmosphere. Everybody's watching what you doing, and we can see that you ain't really got no skills. You just pretty much press and play and you talking.
One thing I do respect about both of y'all, because I used to DJ back in high school. Now I was nowhere near how y'all are. I mean, I was like beginning. I had the belt drives. Gemini belt drives. And, but my thing is, what I respect about both of y'all is when I was watching y'all stuff, y'all still scratch. You know what I mean? And I like that. I was like, oh, because usually you don't see that.
I know.
And like you used to see that back when Funk Flex was like really in it, but now it's like y'all said, you really don't see that type of play anymore. You know what I mean? And that's what I respect the most.
It's a lost art, bro. People don't scratch anymore. They don't mix anymore. The blends is gone. You know,
Transition.
They don't even know what a blend is, though. You can tell it's just like they don't know. Like they don't know like tempo and all of that other stuff that come with blending. You know what I mean? Things that I know that I don't even dabble in. I don't even do this. But I could just tell from a distance, like these guys, they're not even doing their homework. It's just like, what's the hot songs out right now? You can tell by their numbers during their sets too. Like that's what I should be expecting if I was to book you for an event. Like you're not bringing nobody out. You know what I mean? Because you ain't got nobody you don't even got nobody following you that really believe in your craft to the point where your numbers go. If you don't got more than like 40, 50 numbers on your say Facebook Live or whatever you're doing, I question like where you at with it as far as like promotion and marketing, that whole thing. The thing that really what we gonna pay for if I get you to come out to a club, I'm trying to bring you out because as a brand, you gonna big up my brand. You gonna have the party lit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna bring everybody out. You gonna bring all the ladies, everything. If I don't see anything no movement, I question that. I question a lot of it because the marketing is my thing.
Can I just pause you right there?
Yeah.
Say
right
it.
there, real quick. There was a guy who put up a post on Facebook, and he pretty much was saying the same thing you just said. The problem I have with what you said is that with anything you get into, politics is involved. So because you join somebody's live and they got 10,000 people, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're a good DJ or they're really nice. A lot of the times, it's, like I said, it's politics, it's popularity. There's people now who don't DJ, but they'll do a live and they'll play music and they'll have about maybe 2,000 people inside the live. And I'm gonna keep it 100. I never had 2,000 since I started doing live. And the way I look at it,
I wouldn't look at it like that though. I wouldn't look at it like that, like because you could clearly, like, I don't have that many followers on my Facebook, so you can't be expecting me to just have these numbers through the roof doing my live. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go to my Instagram, it's different. But see, that type of thing is something I look at though. You feel me? Like,
I hear you.
The fact that you don't got that many followers, so you know, if you're doing it at a certain time in the day or something like that, then that play a big part in it. But like, if you set it up for a Friday, like these DJs been doing, you set it up for a Friday night or whatever your peak time. And if you setting it up for that time and you don't got nobody following, I still question your marketing.
Well, it depends on what you, like you said, that's what you're looking for. See, my thing is, I see D-Nice. D-Nice go on and he has, you know, his numbers been off, like out of this world, his numbers. Right. And then I'll look at a Jazzy Jeff and I'll see that he doesn't have the numbers that D-Nice had, but everybody that's a DJ or in the music respectively know that Jazzy Jeff is one of the best DJs out there. Yeah. So it's to me, it's what you care about, because literally, I care about hearing somebody that's good. I'm not really the D Nice, no disrespect to D Nice. I think he's good at what he does. But I don't care to just sit there and see somebody play music and wear hats and drink wine. I'm looking to be inspired. So I'll look at the guy with the less numbers, which is Jazzy Jeff, who's going to show me some creativity, who's going to show me some range. You know what I mean? That's so. Like I said, it really depends on what you looking at. And the casual fans are pretty much looking at the numbers. The casual people are looking at the numbers, and those are the same people West Will was saying, "Yo, did you see what I just did?" You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely hear you, for real. I definitely hear you, and I definitely see where you're coming from 100%. It's just that at the end of the day, that's what Tom is saying. The game is missing that level of respect for the craft. You know what I mean? Like it just plays a whole, it even plays a part even when you think about the DJs. The reason why we mentioned a Jazzy Jeff is because that's an out the trunk crate DJ. Like if we all from the, you know what I mean, the Philadelphia area, so we all know like these dudes was beating the street like how Master P was out his trunk with CDs. So that's why he get a level of respect. But the new era of music and hip hop don't respect the DJ. They got Spotify, they got Pandora. They can mix music however they want to mix music. So when I look at a DJ online, I'm looking to see what are you doing to keep yourself relevant. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause if I want to book you, I want to make sure that you could grab whatever crowd that you need to grab, whether it's the 60s, the 50s, the old timers, or you trying to grab the young boys to come out. I want to know that you on that level, like, cause that's what I look for in a DJ. Of course, I'm looking for quality, cause if you trash, you definitely ain't getting. You ain't even getting a call if you trash. You know what I'm saying? But if I just pop up on somebody random, like if I go to DJ Caesar right now, that's my brother. I grew up with him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna listen to his whole set all day. He could be playing a reggaeton set, and I don't even listen to reggaeton. I'm gonna still listen to my bro because he's nice, and that's just my brother. You feel me? But if it's just a random and somebody put up a watch party, yo, the DJ on, he lit. I want to make sure he lit. If you have no name at all, period, I want to make sure you lit, because that's how I'm gonna judge you. I want to make sure that you on. You feel me? Like it play a big part. You know what I mean? Like try to get a model or a new urban model to get paid $250 to show up at your event. It's not gonna happen. Why? Because she don't have a following. She probably don't even take it as serious as these other models, these video vixens or whatever that's out there. You know what I'm saying? She just look at it like, oh, I'm fired. I look good. That's how a DJ look at it. I got all the equipment, the lights, the bells, and the whistles. But you not nice. You know what I'm saying? Like you not nice. You're not bringing nobody out, and you don't have quality with your craft. Like that's two reasons why I'm not gonna book you. Straight up.
Let me ask you this. I consider y'all both like, you know, y'all come from the old school and stuff like that. How acceptive are y'all to like the new school DJs nowadays? Like, are y'all open to work with them, or like how do y'all feel about it?
I'm always open to work with anybody. Like I've never been that DJ to be on some jerk shit where, you know what I mean, I come in, you know, we book for the same gig and I'm gonna show up at 12:30, 1 o'clock, you know what I mean, and try to, you know, be fly on the set. I come to a party with whoever I book with like it's day one. You feel me? Like I'm there 9 o'clock, you know what I mean? I'm trying to figure the situation out.
Let me ask you, DJ Westwell, does that happen?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
Really? You know what? From the outside looking in, I always thought just everybody got along because everybody was on the same bill. And the music was still flowing, you know, but
I hear DJs talk shit about DJs all the time.
All the time.
Wow, that's crazy.
Some DJs are too cool for school, you know what I mean? Just to your point, a DJ will get booked because they the popular DJ, not necessarily the better DJ. They just a popular DJ. So, you know, they'll come in 12:30, 1 o'clock. They want to play all the hot records and shine. I never been about that. To Grady's point about the young boys, you know what I mean? I really try to tell and school them, you know what I mean, about what's going on. And some of them are receptive. I got some young boys that ask me questions all day long, like, oh, yo, how you do this? How you do that? Whoop, whoop, whoop. And I'm receptive to it. There's some young boys out there that didn't get groomed like me and AP got groomed, and, you know, think because they're in their crowd isn't receptive to or even privy to like the skill and the art of DJing as it is. So they're getting the love that they're getting purely off of where they are in their generation. And I'm like, nah, you're not gonna do that, because don't play behind me, because you're gonna get embarrassed. And I'm not even talking crazy, because once I get in my bag, I'm in my bag, and you might not want to play behind me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it depends on the energy that I'm gonna get. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you the same energy back. I've had it happen so many times. DJ that you don't know you booked on the same event, they gonna try and flex on you. Oh, who this dude? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm gonna go on last. You go ahead and open. My opening set might be better than your closing set. You know, and that's real rap. You know what I mean? So, and then they'll see that you nice. Now they want to be cool.
No, yeah.
Why couldn't it be that just from the beginning? That's how I always carried myself. You know what I mean? But okay, we can play this game. Let's play this game real quick.
Right.
You know? I've seen West Wills, like, when I used to run with them, not run with them, but I used to be a lot at the SWAT team parties.
Ran with us, Brady.
Yeah, I ran with y'all. Fucking, I'm with SWAT team. Fuck that.
Fuck your talk.
Yeah, I had seen West. Like, he would go into a party and it'd be dead. His first set, yo, that Joe would be crazy. Like, I don't know how you do it. To this day, I still don't know how you get it so lit so fast. It's just the music selection. It's dope. It's dope to see. When you stand back and you actually kind of see like the crowd, you know, because when I got the SWAT team, I got a chance to look at the DJ side of things. You know what I mean? So it was dope to see, man. That's why I salute both of y'all too, for real.
DJ All Purpose. What drives you about DJing? Like, what are you most passionate about? Is it the crowd?
Nah,
Is it the music?
I would say music. Always just trying to get better, man. Each and every day, just try to get better. And it from skill wise to range of music, listening to different music. Like I said, I was a producer at one period of time, so I was, playing with a lot of different old music or classical music or jazz, whatever it may be. Just trying to like I said, man, I love music so much, and the DJing right now fits, where I'm at right now, lifestyle wise. Like, what I'm saying, I'm not on the scene like I used to be. I'm a family man now, so the DJing is like perfect for me to just get busy with that and not have to, be the rap guy in front of the camera in the hood and all that. Like that's over for me.
So sort of therapeutic.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what it is. And how about you, DJ Westwood?
That's a loaded question for me, because it actually, like, right now I'm kind of getting back my second win back. Because I fell out of love with the game for a little while. Just for a lot of reasons that we already discussed, as far as the popularity contest with it, the oversaturation with it, the money with it. You know what I mean? You get a sense of, I'm not coming out to do 4 or 5 hours for $1.50, and I know I'm way better than that.
Yeah. Okay. Let me ask y'all, because I really don't know. I never really booked an event to have a DJ. What's the what would be like the going rate? Like, what would make you get out of bed? And what would make you just say, I know, Westwood, you said $1.50 is not happening.
Well, let me start it here. And I'm gonna take you to a conversation that I had with one of my better promoters, Tone Raz. We was out here one day, and he was with me all day before this event. And he said to me at the end of the night, he said, I never knew how much y'all do to get ready and prepared for these events. It's literally, especially, and I'm gonna just target this, especially like a wedding. That's a long process, But I'm not even gonna get on that. A 4-hour event, you talking about, that's a 4-hour event is just the event. You probably talking that event for the DJ is probably like 8 hours if you got to travel too. You know what I mean? And I got kids, Peasy got kids, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm a step away from my family, mind you, we got to be dad at home.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I got a regular job too. Let's throw that in the air. You know what I mean? So West Will's time is about this much. You know what I mean? So if I'm gonna step out and I gotta bring equipment and I gotta travel to your event and I gotta set that equipment up and I gotta DJ, then I gotta break it down, then I gotta travel back home, then I gotta take it back out the car, back in the crib to set it up again to probably do a mixtape or a mix or something like that for somebody. Compensate me for my time, period. We're not just talking about the skill of it.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And then you get that DJ that you double book with, because I brought all the shit. You know what I mean? Now he want to slide in $12.30 and then he gonna get $300. You got to have a conversation.
Right. I'll be honest with you, my DJ, he don't even be coming out the crib for like less than the 5, because for that reason, because you know, it's a lot to go with it. You might have to hire an assistant. That's how I be feeling about photography, the same way, bro. The same way. Like, there's so much more to go into it than just come there and take pictures.
Oh my God.
Like, I had a lady ask me, she said, how much will you do my wedding for? It's 80 people. And she was a referral. So, you know, referral, you try to help out a little bit when it's a referral, you know what I mean? She said, how you gonna do for my wedding for 80 people? She told me the miles away from my crib. It was definitely over the 10-mile limit or whatever. So I knew I had to get assistance. So I was like, just because you my people's, we could start the number at $1,500. She was like, why do I gotta pay $1,500? I said, from that point right there, you already let me know, like, you don't even value what's about to happen right now. You about to have me for 10 hours out of the day and like 60 hours of editing, and you asking me why should you pay? I'm gonna have to book probably somewhere around 2 to 3 assistants to be with me if the location is, you know, here and there, you know what I mean? So it's just like, I know what y'all go through, bro. And I see y'all, I'm with y'all a lot at these weddings that you talk about. And I'm like, man, look, I don't even call none of my DJs for less than like $500. I don't even bother you. Word up.
Back when I was chasing that money, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But now the dynamics have changed in life. So it's like, that's what really made me kind of fall out of love with it, and especially with the new music that's out right now. You know what I mean? I get the transformation and everything grows, but it ain't hitting like it used to.
Right. That's a fact.
Yeah, the quarantine, did it help y'all or did it shy y'all away from DJ?
Talk to it, Peasy.
To me, I think it's not to be, you know, I think it's a gift and a curse with this whole thing. I feel like right now is the time for guys to get better at whatever whatever you lacking. If you're not good at transitioning or you're not good at scratching, this is the time to be working on that. And you know what I'm saying? When it's time for us to be back outside again, you're gonna showcase what you've been working on. It's also a time, like, for me to go through my laptop and break down my external, get rid of the stuff that I don't need. Because we all as DJs, we collect so much music and so much stuff. Go through that, man. If it's not a hit, man, it gotta go. You know what I'm saying? So it's a time to get organized. So it really depends on how you want to use this time.
Man, how do y'all even do that breakdown of music part? That's a whole nother question. How in the world do y'all go through music? Like, oh, but I can't even imagine just sitting there and go through all the music all day. That's crazy.
It's a job in itself. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in about 3 to 4 different record pools that I pay for. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So I'm in the Heavy Hitters record pool. I'm in Funk Flex record pool. I'm in 2 others that you probably wouldn't even know, but just on some industry shit. But I pay for those, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. $20, $25 here. So my monthly bill just on music alone, and I still buy music from iTunes.
Yep.
I might drop $100 a month just in music alone.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like everybody been saying, the work that goes in after hours. You know what I'm saying?
They don't see it.
And I hate us black people that's been online talking about, well, everybody during this time don't need to be getting better. Maybe we need to. No, you need to be getting the fuck better. You know what I mean? Don't
what
come
else, what else
outside.
should you be doing? Like,
You in here watching Netflix and eating Doritos, missing all that. You know what I mean? I'm in crates right now. We be our own worst enemies. You know what I mean? Don't put that energy out there and say, you know what I mean, don't get better. I'm doing 3 new things that have nothing to do with DJing because I'm trying to be better as a person.
There you go.
Now that I got this time, I spend it with my family. I'm studying some new stuff and I'm working on my craft.
Right.
AP been doing the live thing before this even got fashionable. You know what I mean? Like a cat like me, I never really did it. You know what I mean? Because me, you know, I be in my little hole. I don't really like people seeing where I live and what I'm doing, everything like that. But you know what I mean? I got out there and I started doing it. I started seeing a response and it's fun. You know what I mean? I love to DJ. And this virtual thing now, you can really have that one-on-one relationship with the people that's actually watching. And it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And AP been doing this thing before he even got cool.
right.
Let me say this. You know, it depends on where you feel you're at. Not even skill wise, but just, you know, like my man was saying, if he come into your live and he see you ain't got too many people in your live, you know, he might look at you a little different or whatever. I think for me, transitioning back into DJing, I had this chip on my shoulder that I need to let everyone know that I am a DJ. I'm not just rapping. I wasn't just a rapper who just said, yo, I'm a DJ because that's just something I want to do. No, I need to let people know, because don't everybody know that I'm a DJ. No, when I say I'm a DJ, no, I don't just play music. I don't just press play. Like, I get busy. So I understand a person like Wes who like, yo, I don't go live that much, because everybody know Wes gets busy. Everybody know Wes is a DJ. His resume, it speaks for itself. Me, on the other hand, I'm trying to build that. I'm trying to showcase myself to get to that position. And that's all I want to put out there, you know what I'm saying? Because I understand why certain people don't do what other people do. It's just like, it's levels. It's levels to it. Let's just keep it all 100. It's levels. So,
do you feel like DJs sometimes get clipped on their sets doing on different platforms?
On purpose, get clipped all the time.
Absolutely.
What that mean? Get clipped? What that mean?
Your line will get shut down.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
right.
be shutting y'all down.
Why does
You gotta write that copyright.
no, that don't work.
I mean,
That don't work.
I mean, well, that's what you're supposed to do. So whether it work, I mean, that's exactly what you're supposed to do.
It's a computer that's picking up the lyrics of the music that you're playing.
Mm-hmm.
If you're playing a certain song and that label has this type of thing where whenever that song gets played, I need to get paid. That's how we get clipped. I mean, no one specifically know which music. We all have an idea of the music.
Okay.
Right.
Like,
So,
go ahead, Pete.
No, like I said, it's a computer that picks it up. So what the casual fan don't understand is that some DJs got to play a little different than they normally would play, because we're trying to beat this computer from. It's like, you know, you running from the cop scanner. We're trying to get the computer from picking up the music that's going to shut us down.
Like, I legit run through records when I go through live. You know what I mean? I try to stay away from Beyonce records, and I try to stay away from Hov records. The minute one of them 2 records come on, I'm clipped.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's because those platforms don't be wanting to pay certain artists what they ask for to have their stuff streamed on their platforms. And then also they be having, you know, contracts that say they only want their music. Remember, Jay-Z just opened up where he was on, I think, Spotify or something like that. Well, he wasn't on there for a while, but it reminded. I don't even look at it as a bad thing now, because when I look back at Michael Jordan was never on any of the NBA games.
Right.
True. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't. It's certain people who just feel like they brand. I don't want if you're not gonna pay me what I'm worth, don't put me on there and try to exploit me. So I feel them on that. You know what I mean? It just sucks when you're trying to go through a set and, you know, Beyonce just dropped a hot new record and you try to spin it in your set, but you know what I mean? You know, it's kind of that makes it a little bit more difficult.
I respect it from the business aspect, but and I say this, you know what I mean, verbally and all the time. I'm like, yo, the DJs really need to get a pass. because while every one of these artists who's on the come up, they've been giving DJs music their whole careers and expecting DJs to spend to this day. I get music from all these labels, all of them. You're not gonna tell me that I can't put a mixtape out with the music that you just gave me. We've had conversations saying, "Hey, yo, West Will, spin this."
Spin my record,
My man from Def Jam sends me shit all the. What do you think of if that man pop? Now I can't drop a mixtape with the music on it or I can't spin it here because you're not. Nah, you can miss.
But I think it's kind of it's like that. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. From their standpoint too, because clearly they want you to spin the record, but the platform you spinning it on don't want to pay them the ASCAP or whatever, whoever they certify underneath. They don't want to pay that money for them to have that record up. That's where I feel like, because like you just said, you came to me originally with records, like play my record. The question is, well, I think the statement is, I believe DJs caught these platforms off guard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think they was prepared for the whole world of DJs to just come take over their platforms. And I'm pretty sure they in the back turning their wheels like, how do we make it so that they can do what they can do, but they're gonna have to start putting that cash out.
It's easy too, because Facebook, I think they're the closest to it. But there's platforms that pay for the licensing already. And when they pay for the licensing, like Mixcloud, but they're not as popular as Facebook. Right. Once Facebook get it, it's over. You know what I'm saying? So I think all Mark Zuckerberg got to do at this point is get that licensing, and then once he get that licensing, you'll be able to play whatever you want to play, because they're already going to be paying to the labels just in case their music is being played on their platform.
Well, they're unrolling, I think in October, the new video conferencing for Facebook, just like Zoom and all those other platforms. So I'm pretty sure.
Word.
Yeah. I forget the name. I was looking at the stock, I think, yesterday morning. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to keep up with the Joneses. I doubt very serious that Facebook gonna introduce a whole new video conferencing platform and don't want to be like in line with what everybody else do to stay popular. You know what I mean? So maybe that's what everybody got to wait for to see how they work that thing out. Because right now, going live the regular way, I think they mad they can't monetize it the way they want to monetize it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
of course. And just to piggyback off what Peasy said, that's the only Mixcloud is the only place I drop mixes on for that specific reason. Because they don't take your mixes down or anything like that because they got the licensing behind it. Except for my Best of Whole, Jay-Z ain't playing. They took that.
So what that was, the Best of Whole was a video or that was the mixtape?
My Best of Whole was 56 tracks of Jay-Z fire. And they took that thing down. I made that thing plus 10 years ago and it's still boom.
Yo, since we got Jay on the conversation, I just gotta ask one question. My fault, Tom. I gotta interject real quick. Well, I got two solid A1 DJs on the map right now. So all of this hype stirring up right now about DMX calling out Jay, saying, "Look, let's do this head to head." Okay, I just need to know who y'all got, cause
come on,
who y'all got?
I'm in an argument on a Facebook thread right now because
tag me on
I love DMX, but come on,
too easy, man. It's too easy.
Yo, I mean, I love that. Not taking nothing away from DMX, but
you don't got the.
We gotta recognize who he's up against. Like this guy.
But listen.
He's not an average rapper. Like,
but if it go an hour, like if it's like an hour set, or maybe it's supposed to be an hour, right? Like the battles be like an hour or something like that, 2 hours. Yeah. Okay. So if it's like an hour or 2 hour set going back and forth, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying
don't be hard.
Saying X gonna win. I'm just saying he got enough records.
He got enough records.
I agree. But overall, I don't know, bro. You know what I mean?
Okay, what's gonna be that record?
It's too hard.
What's gonna be the record that Jay played that X just ain't got no wins after that? What's that record?
I don't even know.
He got so much.
Wow.
I love where I'm from, but at the same time,
yeah, it's like
X does have some. He has some heat too. But
X got some fire.
in an hour set, X got heat to compete. I'm not gonna song for song. He got, and maybe, and that's where I think I took it wrong. Because if you're talking about an hour set, song for song,
I think they go like an hour.
Of course, like an hour. That's definitely going to be interesting. You know what I mean? But whole catalog,
it's too diverse. It's too diverse.
It's crazy.
He gonna play that. He gonna play that mix with who was it? Linkin Park. What was that rap group that he did?
Linkin Park.
He gonna play some shit on his set that X didn't. He didn't go crossover yet. He didn't do. And he gonna have.
Jay-Z's Unplugged album. That thing was crazy.
Oh my god!
A lot of people slept on that album.
Nighted on that album. That thing crazy.
So is it anybody? Is it any solo artist who y'all think, in all honesty, not from a hype standpoint, but can go head to head, record for record with Hov?
Right now?
Old artists or new artists?
In period, because I mean, you know, once the record's played, the listeners is gonna be listening for the catalog. That's what threw me off with Babyface and them. Because it was records that I was like, hold up, oh, you did that too. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
So I mean, who you think could go head to head though?
People gonna be mad at me for saying this, but only other person that I would throw in that situation with Hov is Drake.
Drake?
I agree.
Because he got radio class, radio bang.
Right.
Drake has a catalog, and whether we want to get in the argument about ghostwriting or not, boy got bars. You know what I mean?
The boy do his thing.
He got joints.
I mean, the battles ain't about bars though. It's about hits.
Catalog.
Yeah, true. At the end of the day,
I think my underrated pick would be Busta Rhymes, bro.
Against Jay.
Yo, he got mad songs, bro. Like.
Bust got bangers.
Bust been cold for like a good 5-6 years now.
And that's where I think Jay gonna win or notch out. I would say notch out whoever he go against. Cause Jay smart enough to put something in the air like a Dutchie, you know what I mean? Come past the hood and throw something out there just to keep him relevant. You can't go a whole hour because he gonna give you every year or every other year he got at least a couple bangers on the market. Yeah, that's a fact. Then he gonna do some collaboration with Beyonce, gonna get all the women in there like, oh, that's my Jay. You know what I mean? Like,
who y'all love playing the most?
No question.
Go ahead, Wes.
Who do I love? It's shit. To be honest, we just named both of them. I love playing Jay-Z and I love playing Drake. And just on a party club level, their records consistently hit.
Yeah,
consistently.
Definitely.
There's sets that I played 10 years ago that work the exact same way today.
Wow.
You know what I mean, I'll throw this question out there. What artist can you say that consistently stays in rotation on radio and in club?
That consistently
Beyonce.
Other than Drake?
Other than Drake, Jay-Z, or Beyonce for that matter. I mean, you got
talking about rappers?
Period. Artist-wise.
Period. Okay.
Period.
Short list.
Short, very short.
Yeah, very short. Very short.
Chris Breezy's one of them.
Oh yeah.
Breezy stay in there. And like you said, it's a short list, but that's why they make that type of music. You know what I mean?
Right.
I could get sexy with Drake and pause. I could get sexy with Drake and Jay-Z. At the same time, I could turn up with them. They make music for everything.
Wow.
Every tempo, every type of situation. I could get a 76, 75 BPM out of both of them. I could go 120 with both of them. My pocket is about 199 up in there. I love that BPM. You know what I mean? And I think for both of those artists, that's where it stays. For music, for anybody that's going to be listening, music-wise, BPM beats per minute, that's that tempo that keeps you going. And I love that 100 right around in that area because that's what gets that party going.